And hello, how are you? Yeah, so what an introduction. That's totally new, but it looks more awesome now. So today, I'm not about to cast a replay, but I will try to play a ranked game. And sometimes the idea is to pause the game, and then I try to explain what's happening. But I think that if I'm casting and playing at the same time, I will just make some stupid mistakes and it will be less interesting. So let's start by launching the ranked research. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so I think it launched. Yeah, let's have fun. I hope I won't fail too much. It happens from times to times. Let's see what will be the map. En transit, yeah, it's the French of in transit. It was quite hard to translate. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay.
punished, and God's gonna punish you. I own the ball pit!
Yeah, so sorry, I didn't have the time to talk because I didn't expect to play such a good opponent, Petricpwnz. But actually, the jester hurted him quite enough, and I managed to defend just in time my expansions. And also, yeah, actually, yeah, because the game was short, I think it's more interesting if we just check the replay rapidly, because I didn't give any information about this game. So rapidly, the Jester had a big importance, but air in general. Because when he had interceptors, then he switched to bombers, but I managed to guess that he was about to switch to bombers massively. So he invested in air, and I think we will check from his point of view. It could be more interesting what he saw, especially his economy, because I'm not sure that he was able to make a switch to air. So we remember the game. It was like 2 seconds ago. Interesting. So he's making a full land build on Theta Passage. So Theta Passage, it's one of the oldest map, but it had like a revolution after what we call the Tag Rock build. The Tag Rock, you probably all know this player, and he made a interesting. He made a no keygen build order. So you can see the ACU will directly assist the Hydro. This allows to get as fast as possible a second land factory. So that said, I choose to be in his view. I don't know if it was the best, because I know what I did. Maybe I didn't know what he did. So you can see first NG going directly on the Hydro. The bad part of this build order is that you will have very late your mexes, but you will have second factory very fast, so your first tanks will arrive very early on front. Also, I think you guessed a lot what I did, so you can see here. You remember the lab fight? Actually, I will be in both view. Here, I had planned second air, but if he sees it, it's terrible. And look, he wants to know what will be my second factory. Because as Cybron, there's a big risk. So I changed the position of the air factory here, so he couldn't see it. You can see, puff, the hydro is finished. He should be able to see the air factory, but I changed the location here, and he didn't saw what it was. More, if it was air, it was probably assisted with the close position to the hydro to get the energy bonus, the position bonus. But you can see he nearly have his third factory on very good ego balance. That's he has a Tagrob build, and he has some very front NGs to get the reclaim as fast as possible. However, he lost. He tried, by the way, he tried a second time to scoot with the light bot, and he saw another factory. No, another land factory. So from what he saw, and he invested a lot to try to know what I was doing, he thinks it's full land for sure. Then he will soon discover he's still like he wants to be able to change to be able to fight every strategy. Then look at the scoot Visio, excellent. He sees a lot, and he's not spending energy in radar because of scoots, but he will have one quite soon. So off, he sees the jesters. What does he do? Let's see. Those two factories start directly to produce anti-air. You will see the HPs. I will have only the time to kill one NG. I could probably kill the second one, but it was costing too many HPs to the Jester. Remember, Jester had a veterancy nerf in the patch. Here, I check, but I failed my micro, I remember. I saw 2 NGs, then I went there, then I lost few seconds, but that's very important seconds, so I was not very happy about my moves. Then, of course, he has a total land domination because I went second air, but then you have to avoid the anti-air. He made a mistake here. He had to split his anti-air. I think he had to send 2 here, sure, but also 2 here. Although he had a good radar. Then he's killing as much map control as he can. But I think his expansion on the south is quite late. Yeah, and he's making maybe 2 new anti-air to protect the engineer. And he saw 1 Montis, so he knows what he will fighting. The Jester, he saw about 30% of his HPs. Here, I managed to defend thanks to I made I don't know if you saw, but I made an autofocus, get the best range for all my mantis because I had not a lot. Here, little ACU fight, but he has a good radar. I don't have radar at this time. That was one of my bad points. And here, do I manage to kill? Yeah, very good kill. Yeah, it's hard to say good things, but I saw with the scoot that there were a lot of tanks, so I made a sneaky way here. Do I kill it? Yeah, I kill it. So that was a very important kill here, because he didn't manage to get those, and for nearly free, without fight, I managed to get this expansion. Then, here, I'm in danger, I don't have a PD to retreat, I can't really use a lot my Jester, because I know there's anti-air, so I kill. What I didn't do, but I should have focused the anti-air with my ACU, so I could bring the Jesters. Then here, you can see, he tried to reclaim my Mantis. Any HP is important, and then here he's surprised because, well, finally I have enough Mantis to hold the position. On Jester, still alive. My Jester didn't die. That's the most important thing of the game. Then he has his first interceptor. It should already be on front killing the Jester. It's a mistake. That's what he's doing now. And then second Jester, I build a new one, seeing that I had enough energy to beat. And then I'm making some kills. I see that there's no RT. You can see, you say you have always to move your ACU, that's true, but when he's on the good position. And yeah, we are arriving on a decisive moment. I didn't know I could have the draw at this moment because of two Jesters focusing the ACU on a little more units. But I had low HPs, I don't know. I don't think I could have the kill because he had quite a lot of reinforcements. And I saw that, well, I have a lot of map control, I know he doesn't have all his mixes, why not just retreat, even if I'm low HPs, and then wait and see how things will go. I know I will suffer from air because he took revenge, but he has a very low economy. Also, what made me took this decision is that all the reclaim of the fight I was able to control it for sure. Then new Jester, I made an anti-air tower here to be sure not to be wounded by bombers. Somewhere. No, not yet. I will do it later, that may be a little late. And then the engineer here, he saw everything. That's the power of air. That's a very strong opening, even if you suffer a lot and you have to be careful with the land attacks. Here, one kill from RT. Don't have too many RTs on this map. It will be a huge mistake. And try to micro your units for them to have all the range at the same time. You can see on... Okay, he's withdrawing back, but he kept one tank. So that was my fucked up engineer. But he died, yeah, I remember. And then you can see, since minutes and minutes, he has some mass problem. And he doesn't have a lot of reclaim. Few tanks here. But you can see I've put a PD on the important place where there's all the mass. I can't do everything with my ACU, and you can see his PD is very annoying because he is focusing it with his first bombers. Oh, so here is the tower, and then he scoots, take too long. And now, I didn't know how he reacted to take too long, but I think he was too far behind at this moment because there's few minutes that I have those mexes, which are extra mexes. That's not mexes he can have on the opposite symmetric of the map. And then he didn't manage to kill few. He didn't manage to make some run-bys with his tanks. So for this reason, yeah, he tried to kill one max here, but it cost him 3 tanks. He already don't have enough tanks. Another thing, he lost so many HPs on the ACU that he can't afford to launch big attacks. He just can defend where it's not too dangerous. You can see I ordered to the NGs to repair the PD, because if I lose this PD, I don't think I can lose, but he can take me the draw because I have half of the HPs. So I constantly repair the PD. And he doesn't have a single RT. That's a mistake. He's doing those right now because he saw that, hey, I really needed those RTs. And also he started take too long, but probably too late because when I attacked I had already few rhinos. Also, that's the new generation of build orders are very very low in energy. You can see he's not energy stalling, but he's far away from able to have overcharge. Whereas I'm producing 340 at the same moment, and I think at this moment I'm more or less building the energy storage to be able to overcharge. And then at this moment I realized, maybe a little late, but still I realized that I had air supremacy again. So okay, let's make 1 or 2 new jesters. And then he's really locked, and he knows I had the reclaim. So since maybe 2-3 minutes the game is nearly over. But Theta Passage, we often see some mistakes, so it's a good place to train the micro for small maps, the micro of ACU moves, to try to be as effective as possible, but without being too risky. Then you can see, I try not to be in range with the rhinos, but I didn't know he had no overcharge. Then I focused the ACU because I thought I could kill him, but it was not the case. But anyway, it's not a problem. I had my veteran C, and yeah, he had more kills than the ACU. And then when you reach a certain number of rhinos, you can destroy Tech 1 very hardly. And then you can see Jester is protected by planes. There's no risk. He dies. Yeah. So it was a short replay, but it was a very good example of full land against second air. And you can see the importance of not getting the second air scooted, because more your player will be good, more he will try to scoot this second factory. If he had scooted it here, the air factory, he probably would have some anti-air, maybe 4, on the good time, and I would have killed 0 NGs in the main base. It would have been a problem. So I hope you enjoyed, thank you for listening, and see you for another cast, bye bye!